Stan, the annuity man here. So what is the objective of an annuity, which is kind of what you're saying, hey, I've heard all these things about annuities. I went to the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar, ate the chicken, and if it was a steak dinner seminar, now you know how high the commissions were. So what is the objective of an annuity? I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, the history of that question, and then at the end, just to drive home the education even more, I'm going to send you my books for free. 6 annuities owner's manuals that I've written. I'll send them to you under no cost or obligation. So hang in there with me. Let's answer this question. Okay, so what's an annuity? What the heck is an annuity? You know, you ask what the objective is. Let's get to the heart of it. What's an annuity? It's a contract. It's a transfer of risk product that if you buy one, you're going to get a contract. So you're going to buy it for the contractual guarantees only. The will do, not might do. Will do is the contractual guarantees only part. Now, the objective of an annuity is transferring the risk to the annuity company to do pretty much 4 things. And I've come up with an easy to understand acronym called PIL. P stands for principal protection. I stands for income for life. L stands for legacy. The other L stands for long-term care. So let's do it again slowly. Principal protection, income for life, legacy, long-term care, confinement care. Those are the 4 primary things that annuities solve for. So if you really don't need to contractually solve for those, guess what? You don't need an annuity, and that's okay coming from Stan the Annuity Man. The other thing you need to do is ask yourself 2 very simple questions, and please answer them as well. Number 1, what do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? That's it. So when you're talking about what's the objective of an annuity, transfer of risk, PIL, and the 2 questions. Okay, so I get a call the other day from this guy. I'll call him Fred. Maybe his name was Fred. I forgot. But he did call me and say, here's what I want. I answered the 2 questions, and I watched the YouTube videos, and they're fantastic, and I can't believe you put one out every single day because you must be crazy. I'm not. I'm an educator. Also the #1 agent in the country, but that's a whole nother story. Licensed in all 50 states. Please contact me. But here's what he said. He said, I want both income and principal protection. In other words, I want a lifetime income stream, and at the very end of the day, I don't want a dime of my principal to be touched because some agent told me that could happen. First of all, it can't happen. I hate to burst the bubble and be the Grim Reaper, but it can't happen. The only annuity that would provide that type of situation, that type of solution, is what's called a MYGA, a multi-year guarantee annuity, which is a fixed rate annuity, but it's like a CD, so you're just pulling off interest. That's not income. Okay, you're just pulling off interest, in my opinion. Lifetime income is like an immediate annuity or deferred income annuity. So he was told by some eager beaver agent that you could have your cake and eat it too. I'm telling you, no, you can't. When you take income, lifetime income, from an annuity of any type, it is a combination of return of principal plus interest, and the pricing is primarily based on your life expectancy at the time you start the payment. So what does that mean in English, Stan the Annuity Man? What it means is if you outlive your life expectancy, there's a possibility that there will be no money in the account even though the annuity company is on the hook to pay you for the rest of your life. So anyone that tells you that you can have your cake and eat it too, you can get a lifetime income stream and the principal is going to never be touched because of the hypothetical, theoretical, back-tested, projected return numbers of, say, like an indexed or variable annuity, complete and utter garbage, as they say in France. So, you know, if it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time. And if you really like the pitch and you want to make sure it's true, write it down just like you heard it, sign and date it, turn that page around, have the agent sign and date what they just pitched you. That pen will weigh 1,000 pounds. Okay, so the objective of the annuity is what? PIL, principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. Most of the time when people are looking for annuity or annuity solution, they're looking for income, you know, filling in that income gap, Social Security, pension, dividends, real estate income, whatever you have. An annuity can fit that. And I tell people, you can either say, hey, Stan, quote, how much will X amount, how much will $100,000 pay me and my spouse for the rest of our lives? Or you might say reverse engineer the quote, and I need $1,275.22 to fill this income gap. I need it to hit every single month, and then we'll be happy as a clam. We can do that. We can then reverse engineer it. I can tell you exactly to the penny how much premium is needed to guarantee that monthly income amount. By the way, it can come in monthly. You say, hey, I don't need it monthly, send it annually or semi-annually, customizable. All of it's customizable. And you can use any type of account, IRA, traditional IRA, Roth IRA, non-qualified account. So just contact me, Stan at Stan the Annuity Man or StanTheAnnuityMan.com, and you can get quotes and interact and schedule a call with me, and we can have a full discussion of your specific situation, and then I can quote all carriers based on exactly what you tell me. Hey, you hung in there with me. There's one more video I might want you to look at, how to choose an annuity. I dig a little deeper on just some steps to make sure you're getting the right one. So right there, click it when we get done with this. So you got to the end, you're going to get the gift. This is great. You finished the line, you kind of come through the tape, right? You know, you finished it, which is great. Do me one favor before I tell you how to get the books. Hit the subscribe button every single day for infinity until my Learjet hits the mountain. We're putting out videos, and they aren't the same one, they're different. So I'm just trying to educate the public. Obviously, I would love to do business with you, Stan at StanTheAnnuityMan.com, but I want you to make a good decision, and part of that good decision revolves around getting these books. Now, I've written 6 owner's manuals on all different types of annuities. They're easy reads. They're like 50 pages. I got a picture of myself on the back. They're all different. They're really cool. You can frame them if you want. You don't have to, but that's an option. Hit the More Info. The More Info button below me. You'll see a drop down, and then you'll see a link to say how to get the books. Click that, fill in your shipping information, and magically Willy Wonka will show up. Willy Wonka's a movie. Willy Wonka will show up at your door with the 6 books, and your education will then continue. Thanks again for joining me. See you next time.